If you've never been to Port Stephens, make sure you add it to your bucket list. It's one of my absolute favourite places in Australia, and this week we're calling it home.
That was the dolphin, did you see?
In today's episode, we take the kids on a truly spectacular hike.
It's just beautiful.
Try our hand at sandboarding.
Oh no, and we got another Stockton!
And attempt a hilarious bike ride with the kids.
We just cannot make it.
Spoiler, it did not go well.
This is so hard.
And I'm pushing and pushing and pushing, and I'm just not really going anywhere. I'm Samantha, and my little family and I have been travelling full-time around Australia for the past 2 years. And this is one spot we just keep coming back to. So let me show you why we love it so much. Good morning and welcome to the absolutely beautiful bay of Port Stephens. And to start off this amazing week, we're going to hike up Tomaree Head Summit. It's a 2.2 kilometre return track, which will take us around 1.5 hours. I'm so excited to show you Port Stephens this week because it's one of my favourite places that we've visited in all of Australia. Not only is it absolutely beautiful here, but there's so many fun activities you can do. So stick around and we'll show you. You can probably tell by my panting, it is a grade 5 hike, but I did run up here to catch up with the family. I'm sure I'll be puffing most of the way. Just going straight up the top. So Emil has been absolutely crushing these hikes that we've been doing lately. And we've been putting Callie in our really big backpack carrier. She's not enjoying it so much. She gets a little bit sick of it quite easily. And she wants to walk, which is sometimes okay, but not so okay when you've got to go just vertically up. Callie's saying she wants to get out and walk. Little does she know, this is just the very beginning of a huge incline. Doing so good, Mia. Up again. And more stairs. In a different form. How you going, Tommy?
Oh yeah, easy.
2.5-year-old and all the water bottles? Did you even know you had all the water bottles?
I think I did.
Wow.
Good job, honey. Getting pretty high up. Oh, it's so beautiful here. You guys walked all the way from the ground.
I walked off the ground.
No, you walked all the way from the bottom to up here.
I'm off the ground.
Well, I guess. You're not at sea level anymore.
I think we're on the other side. I think this is one of my favourite days.
Oh, I agree. We're living that Australian dream. Most Australians dream of giant stairways up to mountaintops, right? At least this family does. She's still got the energy to run. Gee whiz. What up to Daddy? There's a rainbow. Oh yeah. Now we're getting ready for one of my favourite views of this hike. Once you get over the mountain, you get to see the other side. And in the morning it's got the sunlight on it, and it's just beautiful. Seriously though, this view is just so beautiful. Last time we came at sunrise though, and I would highly recommend waking up and walking up here slightly in the dark. It is so worth it to get to the other side of this mountain and see the sun rising up over the ocean. It was just beautiful. But this morning we didn't really plan to do this, so we weren't prepared to wake up at the break of dawn. So we just kind of rolled in here whenever it suited us this morning, but it is still pretty early. It's before 8 a.m. But I can see the sun now. There's the sunshine. Oh my gosh, we're at the top. I didn't think we were at the top. That's pretty cool. Go have a look at the view with Daddy. That surprised me, Tom. I didn't think we were at the top. Callie, you did it, darling. Well done. Wow. This is the view that if you come at sunrise, it is just so beautiful. It's moments like this that I feel like I need to pinch myself because it's hard to believe that this is our life, and we've been living like this for 2 years now. And I just feel so thankful and so lucky that this is just a casual day in our life. None of this would be made possible without Tom. So I'm very grateful to Tom and his business for allowing us to be able to travel full time as a family. Not only do we get to spend every single day together, but we get to do amazing things like this almost every day. So we were parked right down below these trees on the ground, and I can't believe Mila made it all the way up here. Makes for a good place to rock climb, apparently.
Lucky she landed a little bit on me.
Hiking's always a good idea, hey?
It's always better to do something.
The family motto. And now we get to go and enjoy our breakfast. Fully guilt-free. If there's pancakes, I'm tempted.
Guilt-free but not pain.
That's true. As soon as we get back down on the ground. We got to go all the way back down. It only took us 28 minutes or something to get up, but we might take a bit longer to get down. If you are looking for a bit of a challenge or a hike in Port Stephens, make sure you come to Tomaree Head Summit because it is just beautiful. And try and do your best to time it in the morning.
Marshmallow Daddy.
Down here. It is such a nice feeling seeing these two girls walking such intense hikes like this. When Callie was only 3 months old, she was diagnosed with hip dysplasia, which meant she had to be put in a Pavlik harness for 3 months. So we've always been a little bit worried about Callie and how she would grow and heal. But after doing a few routine scans, she's come up all clear, which we're so grateful for. And then on our first trip to Japan, Mila actually broke her leg when we were in the lineup for Disneyland. And that was at the start of last year. So she's doing so good to be able to do these big hikes. And now that we're done, it's time to go and get some breakfast. We're at the Stockton sand dunes and we're going to be sandboarding for the afternoon. So the Stockton sand dunes are the largest coastal sand formation in the entire southern hemisphere, so it's pretty big and impressive on this one. Oh my gosh, it gets so steep over there. Don't spill her, Daddy.
Now it's your turn.
Oh, we got bogged because I only used one hand to brake. Tom's instantly feeling brake. No brakes! No brakes! Oh my god! Oh my god! You got a couple of little cheerleaders over here. You want to go on the steep one like Daddy? We're doing the big one. Steep.
Yeah, like you're pretty mad to do that with Mila. I think she's crazy, but let's see how it goes.
You're scared from the big one?
Yeah.
It is really steep. The thing about sandboarding is the ride down is so fast, so fun. The hill walks up, happen too often.
Do it by myself.
I really hope she doesn't stack it. Oh, didn't work as well. Here we have spectator Callie just cheering us on. She's a bit addicted to it now. Callie's not loving it so much. Bit too sandy for her. A bit scary when you go down.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's okay. You were so brave to go twice.
A special daddy.
Yeah! Oh! Oh! That was great. She's very good at that, except it did sand you right in the face, didn't it?
Yeah.
Lucky you had these sunglasses on.
I'm going to do it again with you holding on to me.
Here we go.
Did that get you in the face?
So Callie went from not wanting to do it at all with anyone to wanting to try it on her own.
I'm sorry. You were so fast. You were so brave. I tried to catch you, but you were so fast.
That is completely my bad.
Oh no, we got another stack too. Oh man, Mila, you right?
Double stacker. She flew so fast. I didn't expect it.
Then she lifts her hands up, and then she just
Yeah.
down in slow motion, just jumps through the air
jumps
and you catch her.
Callie, I'm so proud of you for trying.
I'm scared from to do that.
I'm so proud that you tried though. You're amazing. Now you just want to have some water and relax. I'll make sure I move this time. Woohoo! Yeah, that was great. Alright, it's me and Mila for our last turn. Yay! Woohoo! Feeling very anxious about this. One-handed is never a good idea. Honestly though, that's huge. So much fun. If you come to Port Stephens, make sure you come and do the sandboarding. Did I do as good as you? Not quite as good as you, huh? Let's go home and have a nice shower. So much sand in my pants. We've woken up to such a beautiful day here and we've made our way to Nelson Bay. Now, if you've seen some of our past videos, you'll know that we love to hire bikes as a little bit of a day trip out with the girls. But instead of the traditional way of hiring the bikes at a shop, we found this little one and it's called Boomerang Bikes. So basically you just rock up to the kiosk and you just choose your bike that you want and you pay for it at the kiosk, and then you get to take the bike for as many hours as you want. The great thing about it is that they have these little kiddie seats at the back, and there were 2 left for us luckily. So we've got those now and we're hoping to spend the day riding around down to Shoal Bay and maybe Fingal Bay if we can. The only issue is that we've never ridden bikes with the kids on the back seats like this, and it is super tricky, way harder than we expected. He's got it! Oh my god, as soon as you got to turn though. How is it now, Tom?
Pretty wild.
I was watching you go away with Callie. I just thought you were going to stack it. So we're not the best at biking, and another thing is that these are not e-bikes, so they're manual, and we've already gone up a very slight incline and it was very tricky. So we're going to try and attempt a bike ride, but we may be just stationary at the marina, which is okay too because it is absolutely beautiful here. Are we ready, guys?
I don't know.
All right, good luck, Callie. Don't stack it. So wobbly with the bag on the back. Yeah, I will not be filming today while I'm riding because it is extremely dangerous. So we'll see you soon. We just cannot make it.
I cannot either.
It's, you just can't get up the hill because as soon as you stand up, it wobbles. I don't know if we're just unfit now. Too many e-bikes.
The shape of it, like, to like stand up on them, like.
There's a lot more hill to come. I don't think we can do it. Literally shaking from just trying to get up this tiny hill. It feels so pathetic, but I wish you could feel how hard it is. Tom is very, very fit and he can normally do really hard things. It's awkward. Mila's head was banging on the sides as I was trying to get up. You right, Mila? Not really? I'm thinking we do not do any hills today. We should just go back to the marina and go to a cafe. I don't think I can. I could walk the bike up here and then see what's over the edge. I can't. Help me. Oh my god. That's so intense. This is so hard. I think it's so funny because it just looks like we're really weak because of the e-bikes. Which maybe we are, but honestly,
Oh my god.
this is so hard.
They are so hard. Like, we suck at riding, but it's a bit of a joint effort here.
We've had some bad bikes before, but this one is definitely the worst. I don't know about kids on the back of manual bikes going up hills. You need an e-bike for this. And there's a slight incline yet to come. At least we made it to a pretty view here. All right, well, we made it to Little Beach. Oh, it's really nice here. Can it be the end of our day? We've got to get to Shoal Bay at least. Okay, fam? Let's go. It's so beautiful here. How was your bike ride, Callie? Thumbs down? Is that what that is? Callie? It is so wobbly, isn't it? So you prefer have the bike trailer? Yeah. We did want to test out the little kids seats because we've never done that. Oh, kids at the front. But then your front steering's a bit wacky. But I mean, it's still wacky now, but holy, we definitely underestimated how hard that would be. I am absolutely wrecked and our holiday park is right over there. It's a real shame we have to deliver these back to Nelson Bay, but it's my favourite part in Port Stephens that I've been. I think it's the most beautiful because you've got the big mountains in the background overlooking the water. And yesterday we went to the beach here and we got to see dolphins right in the water, right at the jetty. So if you want to spot some dolphins without going on a dolphin cruise, which we also did last time, then just come here to Shoal Bay and you'll very, very likely see them in the water because every time we're here walking along the water, we see dolphins. Hey Tom, how much would you recommend these hire bikes?
No, they're probably fine with kids. Like, I couldn't stand up, like I was literally like crouched over the thing trying to stand up, wobbling out the back. Good leg day working.
I mean, I wouldn't recommend these exact bikes in this setup, but they're very convenient. So if you do want to just have a really easy, simple bike ride for an hour around the place that you hire them, I'd suggest them then. But if you're going to do like a legit bike ride like we're trying to do, I'd go to the shop here in Shoal Bay. There's actually just over the road here, they sell e-bikes and other bikes there. And I would assume you can get a kid's trailer there as well. But We should have done that. It was just way more expensive. It was like $39 for 4 hours per bike, and then the e-bikes here were $140 for 2 or 3 hours or something. Plus they opened at 10 a.m, so we couldn't do it until 10 a.m, and it's only 9 a.m. now, so we're early birds and we like to do things earlier in the day. So we definitely won't be making it over to Fingal Bay today with these bikes. It's just not gonna happen. But we've decided to try and ride the bikes along this whole path here, and it should get us all the way out to about here. We're really hoping the path lets us get out there because it'll be really cool to see the entrance up so close. This is the only entrance for this entire bay of Port Stephens, and it is a massive area if you look at it on a map. So it's pretty cool to be able to see this up close, and the mountains there are just beautiful. So that's our new goal. All right, how are you feeling? You so ready for this?
I think it will be easy to go over there, but then it's a long way back.
You say that though, and honestly, riding flat is hard.
But it's not very far.
I just don't think bikes are meant to be hard to ride flat. Honestly, something's wrong with these bikes, or something's wrong with us. It's not okay. Good luck, Callie. Good luck, Neil. That's better. This is how my steering is. Just constantly going against the weight of the bike. Moving your hands. You don't think you're gonna make it? Me either, honestly. So right now we're heading straight towards the Tomaree head, and it is so pretty. I can't believe Mila made it all the way up there, honestly. And now today it's my turn to push myself. We're actually a long way from home, honey. Like when we say it's hard to freaking ride these bikes, we're not kidding. Look at Tom, it's just fully flat.
On the lowest gear.
And he has full power almost in those legs. Oh God. We made it. This is the entrance to this whole bay. It's Port Stephens. Man, this has been so much harder than I expected today to be. Yeah, I was thinking we'd have a casual, nice bike ride on a Sunday, but it's just the most intense workout I've had in a while. It's time for this family to try and make it all the way back to Nelson Bay. Normally I recommend bike rides. I wouldn't recommend this sort of bike ride. If you want to try this with your kids, make sure you do an e-bike, because this has been really hard. But it adds to the memory bank, doesn't it? Let's get back to Nelson Bay. This is no joke, this ride. We are flat right now, and I am pushing and pushing and pushing, and I'm just not really going anywhere. Someone went past us before on a manual bike, and she was flying. I don't know what's wrong with us. But I swear it's these bikes. All these little seats at the back just suck. Something's not right. That whole way just then was flat. And Tom is puffing! I don't think I've ever seen him puff.
Over on the handlebars like this. Just
like a proper cyclist.
the whole way.
We're close, but we do have that big hill still coming. I've already said I'm walking up it. There's no way I'm attempting it. I know I can't do it, so I'm just not gonna bother trying. But we're nearly there, so let's keep going. Can you guess where we made it to? Oh, we're here actually. This restaurant, Little Beach Boathouse, is really nice. Highly recommend it. The views are beautiful at sunset too. We're at the hill. We're walking it. Oh, it's still so heavy. Next time we want to hire bikes, they're going to be e-bikes. What goes up must come down. No pedaling required. We're still going slow though. I don't know what's wrong with these bikes. They're like programmed to be only one speed, and that is turtle speed. That is proof that we are broken. They just look so relaxed, so calm. And I'm here just like a tomato, sweating my head off. Oh, it's funny though. We made it back to Nelson Bay. That is very surprising, honestly. Oh, you coughed. That was hard work. And honestly, it was mostly flat except that one hill that we walked up. It was still a lot of fun. Glad we did it, but gosh, I'll be hesitant next time to hire a manual bike or even to have a kid on with me. Never had to ride with the kids. Tom's always got them in the trailer. So next time I think Tom will take him again. But now, let's go and stuff our faces with some pizza. Pizza time! Beautiful sunset happening here too. Cheers!
An epic weekend.